Hey everyone, this is Nathan here from NQ Productions, and I wanted to give you guys a quick little update video because I have some big updates that I want to share about the channel. This is the NQ Productions August 2025 update video. Put on the confetti effect or something. Anyways, I have 3 updates I want to talk about in this video. One of them affects my life, one of them affects the channel, and one of them affects a certain animation project that's been in the works for way too long. Anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get to talking about the updates. So, update number 1, the big news. I'm going back to college. Yep. But this time, it's not for animation like last time. Instead, I'm going to college to learn about accounting. Yep. Now, before anyone hits the panic button, do not worry, I am not going to be abandoning animation. But I did want to talk about why I made this change. So, as most of you know, I already went to college for 2D animation. I graduated with honors, and I worked for an animation studio called Sphere Animation. Well, it's been a long time since I've worked at Sphere Animation, since unfortunately I ended up getting laid off since the show that we were working on over at Sphere Animation ended production at the end of 2023. So I've had no animation studio experience for nearly 2 years, and unfortunately this happens way too much in the animation industry. Layoffs happen all the time, and nowadays the animation industry is flooded with a bunch of generative AI bullshit. So because of the negative aspects of the animation industry and with how unstable it is as a career, I just can't do animation as a long-term career. Instead, I'm going to do accounting as my long-term career. But, like I said before, that doesn't mean that I'm abandoning animation altogether. I'm still going to have that animation and art passion, mainly because of YouTube. And I don't regret working for Sphere Animation. It was a great time. It's just, I unfortunately got laid off because of stuff that was completely out of my control. I don't regret the experience whatsoever. But, whatever happens with my accounting career, I'll still have time on the side to continue my animation passion, which includes making videos on this channel for all of you. So, even with going back to college and doing something completely different, I'm still going to make new animation and animation related content for you all. Which brings me into update number 2, which has to do with the channel itself. With school and life getting busier now, uploads here are going to be a little bit slower than usual. New videos should be released on the channel on average every 2 to 3 months. And also, on average, I plan to do 1 Do You Remember episode every year, 1 or 2 NQ Archives episodes every year, and 1 to 3 mini animations every year. Mostly FNAF animations, since back in 2022 I did 3 mini FNAF animations, Mario's Night at Freddy's, You Saw Nothing, and Gregory's Search History, and both of those animations did extremely well. So I'm hoping to replicate that content formula. So yeah, even though there's less uploads on the channel because of college and normal life and all that jazz, I'm still going to make sure to keep putting in the same amount of effort and passion that I do for every single one of my uploads. And speaking of effort and passion, let's talk about the last update, the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's. It feels like every time I make an update video on this channel, I always talk about the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's. But this update is a bit more positive than the previous ones, because the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's is getting really close to being animated. Right now, the character designs are about 75% complete, and the backgrounds are 90% complete. Once both the character designs and backgrounds are done, I can finally start animating this gigantic video. At the rate that I'm working on this project, the animation should start around 2026, the start of 2026, and the whole video should be done around the end of 2028. I know that sounds extremely far away, but with college coming up real soon and the sheer size of this whole project, it's the best way to make sure it turns out as amazing as it can be. But yeah, that's what the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's looks like so far. It's looking fantastic, and I can't wait to show you guys some previews of the whole thing. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this August 2025 update video. I'm going to be starting college soon, updates are going to be a bit less frequent, and the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's is almost ready to be animated. I'm really looking forward to starting this next chapter of my life with this accounting college program, and I'm still glad that I'm able to continue to make NQ Productions content to this very day, and I still really appreciate all of your guys' support. I've been through a lot of ups and downs throughout my life, but working on NQ Productions content has been some of the highest highs I've ever experienced. And with all that said, that's all I've got for this update video. Thank you all for watching, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye bye!